Welcome everyone to another episode of the SALONE FPL show. Welcome everyone. Today I got a lovely guest back today. We're gonna recap game week two. Game week two. Don't forget this show is powered by Orange, and don't forget to join the Orange League. There's about 100,000 new Leons up for grabs this season. The code is CG7H60. Yes, obviously we're streaming right now and we're using Orange Networks, the Flybox. Try and get yours one. All right. Without further ado, let me just put down the theme music and let's say hello to Kishin. Kishin, welcome to the program. Welcome to the program, Kishin.
Thank you, Salia. Thank you.
Kishin, I know this week off the ball it might have been good, but it looks like we're both in a depression in terms of our points and our tally, our
Oh yes, I had
performance.
a horrible week. I mean everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Okay. So let's just look at obviously the weekend's results, just to go through them. We had let's see, we started on Friday evening, Nottingham Forest 2-1 up in that game. Few people scored some, but I don't think anybody had. Turner had some. Aurier had 2 assists. Looking at Fulham, Brentford again, and Bueno, somebody we talked about before the season. He had 2 goals in that game. Obviously, the Liverpool game where the front three scored. Wolves, Brighton beat Wolves 4-1. Estepudian, Mitoma, both on the goals.
Yeah, those were the only things that I got points for.
And I think March also scored 2 there. It's a pity
Mhm.
that okay, Stipudian also got an assist and Mitoma got an assist. Spurs
And a
obviously
goal.
and a goal, yeah. Spurs beat Manchester United 2-0. This time, I didn't hear any Manchester guys complaining about the referees in the previous week when
No, but
Onana.
actually there was a penalty. No, I would want to disagree. They were whining about it.
They were whining, but they weren't whining the previous week, so we don't want to hear about them whining this
No,
week.
no, I mean the refereeing standards are horrible. I mean,
Hmm.
if you want good referees, let's go to the Women's World Cup. They actually know what a penalty is.
Yeah,
When the
true,
ball
true.
hits your hand in the 18, it's a penalty.
Penalty.
Women's World Cup, beautiful referees.
Okay. And the second goal by Spurs was actually given as to Martinez as an own goal. Yeah, so it wasn't even given to Ben Davies, who kicked it. Although he got the assist for the own goal. Newcastle obviously they got beaten by Man City at Man City 1-0. Foden with the assist, Alvarez with the score. In our previous edition, we did talk about Man City because of injuries. They might be forced to play Foden and Rodri a bit more, which might
Mhm,
be good for
mhm.
us. Um,
Yes.
Aston Villa trounced Everton. Oh my goodness, with Leon Bailey, Douglas Luiz. These are people that I all had, but I don't know why. I just thought Everton would have given them a fight, but no, they didn't give them a fight. West Ham in yesterday's game, kind of, I don't know if we can
Mhm.
call it poetic justice. They beat Chelsea by 3 goals to 1, even a
And
man down.
Liverpool's fake signing had a man of the match performance for West Ham.
Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Caicedo gave away.
I mean, he was the man of the match for West Ham.
What was the memes that I was looking at? 100 million to miss a penalty and 100 million to give away a
Big
penalty.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was it. And obviously Arsenal um, just beat with your guy Nketiah giving assist to Odegaard. I don't know how he got that assist. I
Yeah,
thought it
but
was a
I
penalty.
never picked him. I kind of dropped in Ketia, so
Oh my
kind of sad.
goodness. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Kind of sad. Kind of sad.
So yeah, that's the wrap up. Let's look at the Orange League and see what's up with the Orange League. What position are you in the Orange League? Oh,
1,472 and dropping.
okay, mine is 2,369. Oh my goodness. But the
Well,
top
again, we are slow starters. We'll warm up.
that's right. But the top guy is Alpha Joe Koroma and Abdullah Shaw. Abdullah Shaw got 82 points. I think there's one guy, Bestie, got 85 points. Let's look at Bestie's team and see what he had there. Oh my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
92 points actually. Wow.
92 points. Good Lord.
Ramsdale in goals,
Yeah. Oh,
Zinchenko,
he had
Shaw.
Mbemo as captain. Wow.
Ah, okay, yeah, the differential there. Yes, 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 and Buemo. Wow, that was a very good foresight. He had March
Mm.
and Mitoma, and he had three Brighton players like I did myself, but I didn't do anything with
Well,
my
if you look
Brighton.
at, yeah, if you look at the best highest points for the week was 119,
Yep, highest points
but
was.
he played bench boost as well,
Oh, okay, well that doesn't count. That doesn't count. We don't count. We don't count. Yeah, but he had March. He had March as a captain as
captain.
well. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we can't really talk much about that. Um so I don't know, what do we do? What do we do? What are the things, like, I'm looking at my screen. Let me
I mean, the one thing that I want to tackle straight off the bat is Mason Greenwood.
Mason
I mean, the
Greenwood.
man's innocent. The club, the justice system could not prosecute him. All of a sudden, the club found him innocent, but they let him go. Let's be controversial. Let Liverpool sign Mason Greenwood.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get controversial.
But
Innocent till proven
who
guilty.
I don't deny what you're saying, but who's going to bench? Who's he going to play for?
I'll get Salah for him for all I care.
Oh my goodness. Is that not
I mean,
is
the
wait, wait.
hunger that Mason Greenwood was considered one of the top five promising
I
players.
don't deny, but how would you bench Salah for a player that hasn't played for next to 2 years? Come
Oh
on,
well, I
let's
mean, the
get.
guy has been training. I mean, just to irritate United, let's sign Mason Greenwood.
No, I think Liverpool has got many more problems than Mason, than an attacker. I think Liverpool need solid midfielder. For, who I'd actually want back, if we're talking about signing anyone, I'd actually wanted I would actually have wanted this guy back. What you call it? What's his name? Wijnaldum.
Oh
Wijnaldum back.
yes, oh yes, he will bring stability.
That's right. I had wanted Wijnaldum back. Wijnaldum would have been a perfect person to
But
come
is he
back.
available?
Well, he's on the train. No train. He was on the no train list at PSG. They had the guys, Mbappe and others that were in Verratti and some other players, and Ronaldo included, that were not training with PSG. So we were hoping that he would be there, and we could actually make use of him there. I think that's an opportunity that we've missed right there. I think that would have
Hmm.
been nice. Um, on another front, let's look forward to. So, who might be some of the people that you think you might be getting rid of this time?
Well, I already did my substitutions. I
Or
got rid of Son, and I got rid of Minks.
oh, that was quick. That was
Yeah, I
quick.
mean, I have to be ruthless in this game. I got in Akanji of Man City, and I got in Mbemo of Brentford.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at my team here, and yeah, I really think I need to make some changes. Um, Chilwell, but no, I don't think Chilwell is up against Luton. Onana, Manchester guys against Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Brentford against Crystal Palace. Almost a that's almost a derby. Or is it a derby actually? Brentford is in London, right? If I'm correct.
Yes, it
Yes, yes,
is.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So it is a derby. You have Arsenal with another derby against Fulham. I don't know. Fulham don't seem to be that, and I might have to remove Gakpo. He's going up against Newcastle. But I hope that RoboCop Haaland will do something against Sheffield
I
United.
mean, Haaland's been a bit shitty this season so far.
Okay, okay, yes, very true. He's been underperforming. He didn't come with the impact. Well, we thought although he scored 2 goals in the first two game in the first game, right? He did
Well,
score
maybe
two
he
goals.
spoiled us. We expect him to bang in a hat trick every week.
Okay, so I've got a lot of work to do there. Let's see what happens. Let's look at the fixtures ahead. Tell me if this brings anything to mind that you think of. Okay, Chelsea against Luton. Does that mean that we?
6-0. Chelsea,
So do we?
Chelsea will win 6-7-0.
But who's gonna score for them? That's the question I really have.
Well, I can see Casidio with a hat trick of own goals.
Then we
I
have.
mean, seriously, the man disrespected my club.
Okay, okay. Then we have Bournemouth hosting Spurs.
Yes, I could
Uh,
see a Spurs win.
hmm We have Arsenal at home to Fulham.
I'm going for a draw there.
Oh, is that the heart speaking or is that the brain speaking?
No, I have a feeling that Fulham are up for this.
Oh, okay, but what has given you this Fulham, this meeting, this feeling? Fulham
Basically,
disap-
Arsenal have not been impressive today.
Okay, okay. Fulham disappointed against Brentford over the weekend. So,
True.
and then okay, now Brentford versus Crystal Palace.
Hard to call.
Hard to call. That's a draw. I'm thinking, but I'm still thinking they're scoring goals there. I wouldn't get anyone in defense there. Um,
Hmm.
and then obviously I think these are the bottom of the pile. Everton Wolves. I think these are relegation candidates.
I mean, it's shocking to say after 2 games we're talking about a relegation 6 pointer there.
Definitely, definitely. These might be relegation candidates. They look oh god awful. I mean, they look like the worst two teams in the league right now. And Wolves, I'm saying they're one of the worst two teams in the league, but they hit 23 shots. They had 23 shots against Manchester United in the first game,
I mean, you're
which
talking about Manchester United here. I mean, seriously. I
okay.
mean, we're talking about a serious team that we could maybe have an argument on that.
And
But this
then
is United we're talking about.
Manchester United also host Nottingham Forest at the same time, two
I'm
o'clock
going for
game.
a Forest win.
Okay. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Brighton against West Ham. Brighton has scored what 8 goals this season already. 4 goal winners.
Yes. I
They
mean,
they
Brighton
look
has
hot.
the star player, the one from Liverpool, the man himself, Mr. Engine, James Milner.
James Milner. James Milner. But okay, Sunday games: Burnley hosting Aston Villa. Sheffield United hosting Man City. And we top it up with Newcastle hosting Liverpool. Um,
Hmm.
I see myself doing another bunch of two transfers this week. I think there's a lot for me to do. I've got to reshape a few things.
I have one strategy where I try to avoid getting minus points.
Okay.
I would
Sometimes
rather
it's
take,
necessary. Sometimes it's
yeah, but
necessary.
with 3 subs, we have to be good managers and manage the team based off our 3 subs.
Yep, yep, yep. I have João Pedro, but I'm thinking, yeah, Brighton against West Ham. Hmm. João Pedro has yet to score. Mitoma and Estepudian have given me points this season already, 2 good games. But
Yeah.
João Pedro has been disappointing. He's been disappointing. Chilwell, obviously, I didn't expect them to take 3 goals in the weekend, but he looked really good against Liverpool. So I thought, that he should be in there. Henry is another player for Brentford that I think I didn't know he had that much speed when I watched him in that first game that they had against Spurs. Oh my goodness,
Mhm.
that dude was lightning fast. Him and Mbuemo. I should have, but hindsight they say it's 2020. I should have included Mbuemo in my team instead of Fernandez. I got Fernandez against Manchester against Nottingham Forest. I'm hoping that he might score a penalty or two for me, because Manchester. The last season they didn't give them penalties, but normally that was the norm. But I don't know. I just think Manchester, they get these dubious calls, fortuitous calls for them, and perhaps Fernandez might slot in. I hope he doesn't miss his penalty. Like another thing, should should Salah still take our penalties?
Yes, because we don't have anybody else at the moment that I can think of.
McAllister, Soboslai,
I don't.
Soboslai in his career it's 15 for 16.
Nah, I still will go with
Salah's
Salah.
Salah's missed 3 or 5 this year.
If we still had James Milner, I would have gone with James Milner.
Salah's missed 3 or 5 this year. What is stopping you from saying Salah should not be? What I mean,
I
what are
mean,
you
look,
basing it on?
I'm basing it on track record. He's always had a perfect record before. It seems as if the goalkeepers have found him out. He needs to get into training and find another way to put the ball in the other corner.
Yeah, he doesn't. He rarely places the ball. It's more about power for him. I think. I don't think he
Correct.
places it like Milner places it, for example, and Gerard used to place it. This guy is about power. It's about power, and sometimes it looks really good, especially if the goalkeeper doesn't really move that much, you know. But when you have a keeper that like what happened this weekend, you know, okay, put a good strong arm to
Yeah,
it. We were fortunate that obviously the ball came back, you know, and he was able to slot it into the net. Okay, well,
correct, correct.
before we get on to the last two questions, I just want to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by Orange Networks. Don't forget that we're streaming live right now. You can join them. You can join the Orange Fantasy League at CG7H60. That's the code CG7H60. There's about 100,000 leons up for grabs, and every week the manager of the week wins 1,000 leons, new leons, and the manager of the season will win 50,000 leons. Altogether, it's 100,000 leons up for grab. That's new leons. So yeah, coming back. Okay, now let's come back to
Wow,
the
that's very kind of Orange to
yes, it is. It is. There's an issue now with what is a handball and what
sponsor
is
these
not.
kind of things.
What is a handball and what is not a handball. I don't know if you're into this, Kurt. If you think that the refs are being consistent with the handball calls this season, or you think it's a free for all. What are your thoughts? Hello, Kishin, can you hear me?
We're having network issues.
Oh, I said concerning the handball. The handball seems to
Can't
be
hear you. Network's going.
wow, 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 wow. Well, my network is solid. Let me see what's up. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. 1 second. We're gonna.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah,
Okay,
back you
great, great.
back on.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting messages from the other guys that they're in a blackout. I think there's a blackout all over the city. so, but yeah. Um, it's about the handball. Do you think the refs are being inconsistent with the handball calls this season?
Totally, totally. I mean, look, Liverpool against Chelsea. That guy was playing basketball. He wasn't playing football.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
indeed, yes, indeed.
it's sad. Then you come to the Spurs game, Man United. As much as I don't like United, that was a Stonewall penalty.
Mm.
I mean, that was a clean penalty. United should have had a penalty. I believe English referees are not up to scratch at the moment.
So do you?
The English referees are they don't know how to use VAR.
Hmm. Oh,
And maybe it's time to change the rules. Just like in cricket, you have two options. So in the 90 minutes, have two options. If they challenge a call and they get it right, they keep the option. We need to follow cricket because cricket, that's what happens. You can challenge the call twice. You got referrals, and then we need to give something because the stakes are too high. I mean, the team could get relegated due to the pathetic performance of a referee.
mm. But will that not
If
slow down?
Wolves get relegated
Will that
this
not slow
season,
down the game though? You know, and you know.
I mean, look, how long does it take to get a check? 20 seconds, 30 seconds?
Okay,
For consistency in the game till we get back to the referee standards being up to scratch.
okay. So how many challenges do you think we should have in that regard?
I mean, we have to do something differently. It's every week. It's the small teams that are getting the calls going against them. I mean, look, Man United is a small team. The call went against them this week.
Okay, okay. Well, Kishan, I'd like to
I said
thank you.
United are a small team. So, when the call went against
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
take care, bro.
Kishin, I'd like to thank you for coming on to the show. I think we're having some network issues. I hope that we'll see you back on, is it Friday or Saturday, so that you can reveal parts of your team and your
Definitely.
thinking about how we're gonna tackle game week 3.
Definitely. Friday is fine. We can do that on Friday.
Thank you very much. Okay, Kishin.
Take care.
So,
Good night.
good night, guys. Good night. So, guys, that will be it for the Salon FPL show. Don't forget to join the fantasy league. It's on the Orange Fantasy League. The code is CG7H60. 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 Thank you very much. See you guys again on Friday. See you guys again on Friday for another episode of the Salone FPL show.